Now, you may have heard the argument that to ignore lockdown measures or to oppose lockdown measures is to in some way be or endorse killing people. So I just want to explore that argument for a minute and see what we can make of it. And hopefully we can arrive at a conclusion that we can all agree upon. Now, originally, lockdown was brought in to flatten the curve of COVID-19 fatalities in such a way as to help the health service. So I think we can all agree that that has been achieved. So what we're left with now is a discussion about whether or not we should continue, and what that actually means is, again, I think we can agree that when you flatten a curve, what in this instance we're doing is we're taking a certain amount of deaths and we are, instead of having them over a short period of time, flattening that curve to spread those same number of deaths over a longer period of time. So the question is not, are we killing people or not? It's just more or less, when are they going to die? And the people who are dying are people, generally speaking, who are already quite old and already with other ailments. So the options are not whether they're going to die or not, it's just over which period of time are they going to die. So the next step in our thinking will be, which way would kill less people, to have lockdown or not to have lockdown? And as it transpires, having lockdown has a series of consequences that create indirect deaths. For example, the health service has cancelled lots of health treatments, meaning that people cannot get their usual treatment for maybe heart disease or cancer or other illnesses. And in addition, people are scared to present their conditions at hospital or at health centres, so there are other fatalities occurring because people are presenting too late because of the fear of COVID-19. Now, that extends even further because in implementing a lockdown, we are also having economic consequences, and those economic consequences are far-reaching, whether it be through various things like drug and alcohol and domestic abuse, depression, maybe suicide from the economic fallout. And even as we speak, the lockdown, the border closures, the cuts to funding are causing starvation around the world and the spread of disease. So the question of who is killing or what is killing becomes, is lockdown killing more or less people? And I think all of us would agree that we would like to see less deaths, but having lockdown or not having lockdown does not change dramatically the number of COVID-19 deaths. So the question becomes, how can we cause fewer deaths? And the answer seems to me to be self-evident, that it would be to abandon the lockdown measures as soon as possible.